Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And this one doesn't work any better. Defense there to drop him at the line again.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Going run again with Jacobs. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Motioning the tight end now. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking for a throw here. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he drives this forward to the 6. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Buys time, rolling right. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Tight end in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And 4th and 4 coming up. Game's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Our first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Ole Miss rookie. And the Rams take over on his 5th interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Cut out left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now they send their back in motion right. Allen on the catch. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
The field goal separates these two. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he runs it across, touchdown. The Rams parlay the interception into points. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing off the play fake here. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Play action on 1st down. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. This play goes for 36. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 16. He brings it in. Touchdown, New York! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their
pressure off left, and it's blocked! But he won't be able to turn the block into 2 points. They drag him down and put an end to that return. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They're throwing it. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
3rd and long for him here. Caught, nice gain left side. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're going play action. This is caught inside the 15. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. 35 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Rams leading near the break. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Jacobs will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Seven Pirates. Take go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 1-score game before halftime. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's out a little short of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
I I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. He's dropping back to throw. Watson with the catch. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cut by Jacobs. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. From the 46. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Oh, the QBs in this league, they love their slot guys. We see it all over the NFL, that close relationship between quarterback and slot receiver. They play in such, well, just such chemistry. But then when you get a defender that can get in the middle of it and mix it up and read and react in that kind of way, you get interceptions right out of the slot. That is a job well done.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll throw to begin this drive. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. He'll throw it. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. Third down run with Brooks. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Man in motion, headed right. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On second down, it's Brooks. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 28. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. Galloping inside the 40. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams push their lead further to start the half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He finds Fant. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Now a give to Brooks, coming left. He gets 6 on that play, and the Giants will have a first down. Again, it's Brooks. Give him an even 10 yards on the play, and it's good enough for a New York first down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Running once more with Brooks. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They go play action here. And he'll go down here at the 16. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Slot receiver headed left. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throwing now, off play action. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Buying some time right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He's contained at the line for no gain. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They stick with Jacobs. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stops. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
On the option, it's Jacobs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 31-yard play, and it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Headed out right. Looking right, and he finds him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 48. Metcalf's got it, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
From the red zone now. That'll be complete to Jacobs. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He'll throw it yet again. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Rams have likely locked up the win right there. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Rams push their lead to 18. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10 now. Gets everything he has under this throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
3rd and long for him here. Connects with Fant. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They go play action on 1st. Put the body on the line for his team. Off defense up to the line fast.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Play action on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Pass play coming here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Rams grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Working quickly here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They put a receiver in motion here left. Across midfield to the 45. And he works this down to the 41. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Receiver in motion, headed right. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Gotta hurry this to the line.
36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road.